had all the recipe to be a monster, you know what I mean? And women can make men a monsters. I think with the way my mother, with her approach to motherhood at times, she was creating a monster as opposed to the man. And luckily I had that self-correction through, other brothers and other people around me that just put their arms around me to take that monster out of me. It's still there, but to be more of a man, to make it more acceptable to be a man. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
I was actually listening to one of your songs the other day, or just yesterday. I was listening to one of your songs, and in the song you said, you used to wish that your parents would be together.
Yeah.
And now you co-parenting.
Yeah.
Reason why I bring it up and reason why it resonated so well with me is because I co-parent too. Yeah. I want to ask you, going off with your parents, is there a reason why they ended up co-parenting or having a co-parent?
And I think they just grew apart because my dad was in and out of jail, so I think the first time he did 7 years, they end up just growing apart, and I really don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, no, I asked because it's a lyric, a 21 Savage lyric that really set with me. He said, he blamed his pops. Basically, he was saying I blame my pops for. He used to always fall in love with dog hoes, and he blamed his pops because if it wasn't for his pops, he could have corrected him or whatever if his pop was around or whatever. And I always fell victim to shit like that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just putting too much faith in women a lot of the times because the only thing I had that raised me was a woman.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So I held women to a higher standard and put them on a pedestal.
Exactly.
So because I done that shit, I was out here trusting bitches and getting my heart.
Man, that's what I'm saying. You got to grow through that, boy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
But that lyric you talking about, that co-parent lyric, man, that's a song I got coming out. It's called Co-Parents. I actually can't wait to drop it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I got to be real on this song because my daughter, she asked me she told me she only got one granddaddy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, you got two granddaddies, and I'm just breaking it down to her. And I was telling her my daddy locked up, my daddy in jail.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, I got to make a song about this. I think it'd be dope if I'm just being honest with her, letting her know the situation with me and her mama. I didn't have my daddy. So I had to learn how to treat a woman, learn how to grow. I wasn't always the perfect person. I'm saying all that in the song. So really just for her to get an understanding, me and your mom, we co-parents. It ain't always easy, but we go get through it. You feel me?
Yeah. Y'all good friends and everything, though?
I won't say we good friends, but we make it work for the kid. Strictly the kid.
Me and the mother of my child, man, we get along real well. And I made, that shit ain't easy sometimes as a man. See, because we feel with ego. I think a lot of times ego drive a man, if we being honest. Ego drive a man. And the reality for me is I had to put my ego aside in order to, not create that same environment for my son because I had all the recipe to be a monster, you know what I mean? And women can make men a monsters. I think with the way my mother, with her approach to motherhood at times, she was creating a monster as opposed to the man. And luckily I had that self-correction through, other brothers and other people around me that just put their arms around me to take that monster out of me. It's still there, but to be more of a man, to make it more acceptable to be a man. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah. And I feel like it'll eventually get where we can be good friends. I mean, we not beefing anything, but I feel like, over time, learn to just let more stuff go as time go on. But it'll definitely get there, but we not beefing anything.
Yeah, you got a baby girl too, though.
I got a baby girl. That's what I'm saying. So, man, I gotta.
Yeah.
I like to treat her mama like how I would want my daughter. If my daughter was in a situation, how I want her kid father to treat her. You feel me? So I never want to disrespect her mom and stuff like that. Sure. So that's what I try to keep in my head, and I feel like that's what keeps stuff good.
Be honest though, they make that shit hard sometimes.
Tell me about it, bro. I be wanting to snap something, man.
Oh, boy, and they make it hard.
I be wanting to snap sometimes, bro.
And it be a bunch of mixed emotions too. It be shit. I still love you. I don't know about you. I'm talking about, I still love you, but I don't want you like that. But we went together. I got a kid by you. We want, all this other shit. So shit.
It's never gonna be hate, cause at one point it was love. So it's plus you got my kid. I don't hate you, but I don't gotta be with you either. But just let that shit go, bro. And, come on.
You talked about your pops, and I know you got a brother. Is he still incarcerated? Maybe that was an old.
Fredo Ruthless, that's the one I was just talking to you about.
Oh, the one you was just talking about. Okay.
Yeah, he actually do music too, and he signed with Moneybagg Yo.
Okay.
So he finna get out, But yeah, he incarcerated. He finna get out. He been locked up 4 years.
Free him.
Yep. And
Feds?
my daddy, feds. And my daddy, he doing 25. He got sentenced like 2 years ago. He doing 25 years fed time too. So,
damn.
Yeah, man, it's
fed time rough. I just had an episode last week. You may have seen it with one of my brothers. He ain't really, we ain't brother, but you know how that shit goes.
Exactly.
He doing fed time right now. 28 years. 28 years fed time. But you said, so your pops, he was kind of in and out all through your childhood anyway, though, huh?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, because I grew up around them, that type of man as well. Like, well, I assume it because like hustling and stuff like that is fed time. Most time it be shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
crazy stuff.
I grew up around them type of guys as well. Like that in and out. What did that do for you and your psyche? Because I'm gonna and before you answer that, I want to tell you how it affected me. I used to grow up thinking like, all right, that's just mandatory that I'm gonna end up going to jail anyway. So I used to do like the weird shit, like make sure I stayed on my push-ups and shit. It's mandatory. I'm gonna be locked up anyway, and that just like it's like a rite of passage that I was gonna be locked up anyway. Did that do that to you?
I mean, you definitely like grow up thinking like it's normal,
right?
But like I feel like for me seeing all that, man, I knew what not to do. Like I'm like, nah, I can't do that. And like me looking back at it now, it's like, man, maybe that did cause a lot of trauma for me and stuff like that. But like as you growing up, it's normal. Don't nobody got their daddy around like that. Like a lot of people daddy's locked up, so it was normal, and that's not normal, bro. Like I feel like it's not normal, bro.
Not normal.
So I feel like, man, with our kids, we just gotta let them know, like that's not normal. But I definitely feel like it kind of traumatized me a little bit. But I feel like it made me who I am. So
yeah, nah, for sure.
Kind of thankful for it.
Yeah. So it's the story. It's what's the story they tell? It's two men, two children, and their father was an alcoholic, and the dad was like a real bad alcoholic, an abusive alcoholic. One of the children went out. He grew up to be a successful CEO, and just had a great family, all of that. The other one, he was an alcoholic. He ended up being an alcoholic and abusive. And they asked both of them, like, why did you end up being the way you are? Why did you end up being a CEO and successful? Why did you end up being an alcoholic? And both of them had the same reason, because my dad was an alcoholic and he was abusive. So with that understanding, you just get like, either way, you can go either way. You know what I mean? Depending upon
those choices and how you looked at it, man, what you took from it.
Yeah, and you chose a positive route.
Yep.
And I hear that in your music as well.
And I could have easily, I'm telling you, easily, not even just with my brother and my father, like all my friends, like we grew up, that's our environment. Like I said all the time, like I chose the different route, because I could have easily been dead or locked up right now.
100%.
Because all my friends, that's either dead or locked up.
Yeah. I was going through that with the mother of my child not too long ago. I was just naming off people that it was just all of us as kids just growing up. It's like, damn, bruh did 8. Bruh dead. Oh, he did time in prison. Shit, he's still in prison. Just all of my friends, maybe, and some of them be like little distant partners that we had our little spurt hanging together. Exactly. But regardless, it's just a lot of people that's grown up don't even know people that's died, that's dead or went to prison or any of that. Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's not a normal thing, like you said. Even with the jail thing, that's not a normal thing.
And that caused a lot of pain too, bro. Because like with me, these is like people that I once was like everyday partners with, like real deal close to, like brothers type stuff. So a lot of them either dead, locked up, or they just doing stupid stuff. They just out in the streets. So
and you can't fuck with them because you vibrating at a different frequency. You love them, but you just can't fuck with them.
Love them from a distance, bro.
Yeah. And you got your baby girl. That's your only kid?
My only kid right now.
Yeah.
I want more, but right now it's my only one.
Shit, take your time.
Trust me, I am.
Well, shit, we had my baby boy. He 4 too, and I know you said your baby girl, she was 4 years old. Right? My baby boy, he 4 too. But
when he'll be 5?
He'll be 5 in December. December 11th. Okay. Yeah.
So mine older than yours. Mine will be 5 in June.
Yeah.
Got a little Gemini, man.
Yeah. Yeah. What is mama call us Sagittarius? Because I'm a Sagittarius too. Yeah.
When your birthday?
December 2nd.
Okay.
Yeah.
When his?
December 11th.
Okay. Yeah, Sagittarius, man.
Yeah. She call us Sagittarius.
Man. both of them sounds kind of.
Oh yeah,
kind of crazy. Fool. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Scorpio, so
She a Scorpio. Yeah. Nah, but I I can appreciate a person who didn't allow his circumstances to be his reality, like his environment growing up. And I see, because that's me. I ended up going to military, college, all of that, and you ended up building a career for yourself early on. And I see you got into it. Like, I see you got songs from 8 years ago with thousands of views and shit like that. So would you say, how old was you when you first really got your big push of success?
I started doing music seriously 2014. So that was like my 11th grade year. But I didn't drop my first music video, which was Never Changed, until it was 2014, but it was later that year when my senior year. But like my first song that actually just went crazy was my Missing Me song. Yep. So that's the one that really just did a lot for me. But I had a lot of songs that was kind of buzzing before then, but Missing Me was the one that did millions and millions of views.
Yeah.
So, and then it's like right after Missing Me, I signed like a little deal, and that stopped me from like dropping music because they wanted to do like the whole artist development type bullshit. Yeah. So that stopped me from doing music for like 2 years, which led up to like 2018. And then I did music. Well, I dropped like a little album because I signed a little distribution with like Empire. I dropped like an album with them. But like right after that, I just shut down again because a lot of stuff, it was like a lot of misunderstanding. So I just shut down. I was like, I'm done with music. I ain't doing it no more.
So with the deal, the first deal, because you ended up getting 2 deals, right?
Exactly.
So with the first deal, they wanted to do an artist development, and they just kind of like put you on the shelf for the most part?
Something like that, man. And I wasn't rocking with it. And I'm like, man, we need to drop music because I'm telling you, like, this the time, like, before people, this was like the SoundCloud days. A lot of people went in just really, like, moving like that in the city. Like, I was really, like, the only one. So I'm like, man, we got to keep on dropping music, keep the buzz up. They were like, man, now we got to do artist development. And, like, I appreciate the opportunities and stuff and the time with them and stuff like that, but I just wasn't rocking with it, man. And, like, looking back, they should have listened to me. Like, let's keep dropping the music, because I feel like that did kind of hurt the momentum that I had. Because I was pushing myself. Like, I really didn't even really need to sign to nobody, you feel me? And I wish I would have. I ain't going to say I wish I would have, because I'm glad it happened, because it led up to everything that's going on today. It taught me a lot. But, like, if I knew what I knew now, I would have just kept doing what I was doing on my own.
Yeah, because you got yourself to that point.
Got myself to that point, bro. And I'm just young and ready, man. I just want to do something, bro.
I got you.
Want to do something.
Yeah, you got yourself to that point, shit. Like, you really didn't need them. So you ended up doing a distribution with Empire.
Yeah.
How did that pan out well for you?
Yeah, that was good. That was good to me. But like, there's a lot of stuff on a business side, and I take a lot of responsibility for it too. But it was a lot of stuff on the business side that I just wasn't rocking with. Yeah. Not with Empire, but with other situations. Exactly. Yeah. And I just wasn't rocking with it, man. So I was like, all right, I'm done with music, because I ain't feeling this industry stuff. Like, I just miss doing it for fun. I miss doing it when it was me. Yeah. You feel me? And that led to a lot of depression and everything as well. So like I said, I shut down. So I'm really just now starting to get back to music. Yeah. Yep.
So during the moments where you were, and that's fucked up, because that's how it happened with a lot of artists too. It's
the love for it.
Yeah, when the business is too much, it's pushed on you too much, because it's what they say is 10% talent, 90% business. Yeah. And that's with any art form is that's the case. So when that 90% become too much for you as a purist, as an artist, that starts to hurt you. Man. And that's kind of what you went through, huh?
Exactly, man. It's like I was losing the love for it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was like, man, I'm done with music, because it started to feel like a job.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I didn't want to go to the studio, because I know, man, people not seeing my vision, bro. Like, just listen to me. Like, I understand y'all know what y'all talking about, but I got a vision for myself as well. Like, if we can all just really listen to me, because this is my shit. Like, I'm sensitive about my shit, bro. I don't 100%. Care what nobody say. Like, and I just feel like it wasn't going the way I wanted to, so I shut down, bro. And then around that time, a lot of personal stuff was going on as well. Like, I had my daughter. Yeah. Like I said, losing people in the streets, losing people to jails. It was just a lot of stuff at once. So I'm like, man, I'm just done with all this, bro. I'd rather just live a regular life, raise my daughter. Yeah. And that was my mindset for a minute.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
but it drew you back, and we're gonna get to how you ended up coming back to that. But I want to back to your pops real quick, because I feel like it's a lot of information, a lot of game you can give people from that. For sure. So you and your pops, y'all. Have y'all always had a close bond with each other?
I wouldn't say we had a close bond, but we had a bond when he was out, he would. I ain't gonna say he didn't try to be there. He did try to do what he could, but it's like by that time, like first time he got out, I was 7. All right, boom. But he went back like a few years after, so we never really just got to build like a strong bond because it was always in and out.
Yeah.
And then like the other times he got out, like I was a young teenager, like.
You know,
how you gonna come around and tell me what to do? Like,
I
mean, I respect you, my father, and stuff like that, but like, you gotta take a different approach, man. Because I done did.
You damn near a man too.
I'm damn near a man myself. Like I'm growing up. Like you just can't come around and just try to put your foot down. Like, But I respect it. But it's just ways it could have been about. And we used to clash heads a lot because we so much alike.
Yeah.
And but yeah, man, I love my daddy, man. I learned to forgive him. And let that go, man. And I kind of beat myself up about it in the past because when he was doing a lot of stuff that got him in jail this first time, like I was kind of mad at him because you didn't have to do that, man. And me just being so, my ego so big, like, man, come on, bro. You know, why are you doing that? You feel me? You ain't got to do that, bro.
Yeah.
And then I was so mad at him, like I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to do nothing, but I feel like he probably just needed. I feel like I could have got a lot of that stuff chilled out if I would have just talked to him and see what was going on. Yeah. Because maybe he just needed his son love, or he just wanted to feel some type of love. You feel me? And looking back at it, like I kind of feel like what he was going through. Yeah.
But all things happen for a reason, though.
Exactly.
So did you have other father figures growing up?
Correct. I have a stepfather. Yeah. Yep. He played a big role in raising me. Solid. Yeah, exactly. He actually cut hair too. So he still chop my hair and everything to this day, Emory, man. So I gotta give him his respect because when I was acting up in school, he was that figure who get me right.
Shout out to him.
For sure. So I feel like he definitely helped mold me from the swag to everything. You feel me? So
that's solid. That's solid. But all right, so now that you back, you ready to get back into music and do all of that. What's the approach now? Because it's a different time from when you came in. Is it harder or is it easier? It's about the same.
I'm still trying to figure that out, man. But I definitely feel like I wouldn't say it's easier, but I still got like a solid group of people that rock with me. You feel me? So I'm not starting from ground zero. But like I said, man, I really don't care about the outcome. I'm back loving it again. I feel like everything go come to me because I'm back loving it. I'm back in that mode. Yeah. You feel me?
A lot of niggas are killed to go and do even where you done been up until this point. Signing a deal.
I done did a lot, bro.
2 deals. Yeah. A lot of people are killed to have that, up until this point. As far as your career goes, and see, you just 26, bro. That ain't shit for real. I mean, like we said, we feel as sometimes we go through people who had to grow up earlier that we feel like we older, but shit, 26, shit can change tomorrow in a major way.
Day, bro. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you said, we've been doing it so long, so it kind of feel like you older. Like I've been doing it since 17, seriously, bro. 17. Yeah. So I kind of feel like I'm old as hell, but I'm not. Like I'm still 26 and I got a lot of time left. I done took what? How many years I told you been taking off? About 2, 3 years. 2, 3, 4 years in all, bro. And like I said, man, I feel I'm more excited now than ever, bro. Yeah, like I don't remember ever being this excited about dropping no music or even recording music. I'm excited to go back to the studio. I'm excited to shoot videos. I'm just excited. Like I said, I don't care about no income or outcome right now because I'm loving it. Like whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. I done did a lot, and like I said, bro, I'm thankful for it.
Hell yeah, especially coming out of Tennessee. People don't realize how hard it is coming from where we come from. People say Music City, which it is a music city, don't get me wrong, but when they saying that, they not acknowledging the creative art that comes from the black people, though. That's more so like some country shit, but they don't even know, like, the whole idea, a term that was coined, Music City, came from us anyway.
And that's why I feel like it'll probably be easier at this time because it's more outlets now in Nashville. Like a lot more people doing music, a lot more people shooting videos. We got more media. Yeah. Like this podcast, we got a lot more of that. We just got a lot of stuff going on in the city. It's a lot of labels and everything in the city that people don't know. Yeah. It's a lot of business people that's looking to work, man. So I'm just excited to get back in that realm and Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm just excited about everything.
Yeah, it is a lot of media here. I had I almost had an opportunity to do some business with a dude, Charlemagne, the guy. He was down here, and I
That
was
would have
trying
been
to
dope.
court. Yeah, it was through a friend of mine. She was doing an event or producing. I think she was on production with an event they was doing something, and
Yeah.
they told her, she can bring somebody in or whatever, and she was gonna let me meet him and everything like that. But I was bullshitting that night. I ain't want to come.
Man, you would
Yeah.
be surprised, bro, how many people be in Nashville, like
Oh yeah.
that we see every day on TV, on
Yeah.
YouTube. These people be in Nashville, whether if they just recording or just doing meetings, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I feel like even I gotta tap into it, like just go out and network, cause I'm kind of like a introvert. Honestly, I just be in the house, record music, and
I feel that.
stay out of people way.
So you got people that's behind you now that's good with the business.
I mean, it's honestly just me. Like
it's just you.
Yeah, like
okay.
it's honestly just me. But I did take time off and learn more about it. But
Yeah.
yep, I feel like I'm definitely better than I was.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you. So now that you're moving around and you doing, is it like almost like you're a new artist again? Do you still have some of them same contacts that you had in the past, like from Empire or even from the first label? Do you know? Well, do you care to say the first label that you signed to?
Yeah, it's all love. Shout out Music Committee, and then in Empire, I shout out my distribution with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, salute Music Committee, Mo, all them, Teddy, KD, all them.
You still got a lot of them contacts?
Oh yeah, for sure. I can hit them up whenever, right now.
Do you care to even, deal with them or do business with them?
Yeah,
or
for
it just
sure.
gotta be right.
I would. I feel like we still can do business together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of it was just me. Like we probably just didn't work good together at the time.
Yeah.
But like I said, I grew up. Time passed. Like maybe we can mesh together now.
But I can do some shit now.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to close no doors, but yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, like I told you, we coming in now to where things kind of different. This social media thing, we in a space now where everybody can have access and do things. Even early on, it was like that, but it seemed like every day is more so now. Because when you first came in, there was no such thing as TikTok and shit like that.
But TikTok, no. People was barely on YouTube except music videos and stuff. But
right. But now you see YouTube almost like a whole network now. Shit.
It's like a TikTok. I don't know if I like that new format.
Yeah,
man.
with the shorts and everything.
Yeah, it's like you can't even find like regular videos now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, that's what they put the money into, and that's how I get a lot of my subscribers and followers and views, from shorts.
I see that, man. Like if you post a short, the views will go crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like if you type somebody's name on YouTube, it just pop up straight shorts.
Yeah.
You can't even find like music videos like that in there no more.
Yeah. And that's what they pushing you into because of the format of TikTok. It's like they trying to compete with TikTok, which is fair. But while the getting's good, like I tell people, I wish I had jumped on TikTok early on when I knew what TikTok was, or even like a SoundCloud or something like that. Yeah. If people jump on that earlier, you can capitalize off of the early the algorithm pushing it to all the creators that's making what they want, and I buy into it. And that's game right there.
I got to tap into TikTok, man. My daughter and her mom, they go crazy on TikTok.
Yeah, they get a lot of views and shit.
They go crazy,
yeah.
I'm talking about it be people come to me telling me about it, bro. Yeah. They go crazy. I'm talking about millions of views. I'm like, whoa.
100%.
I think it'd be dope, man. With that co-parent song, I feel like it'd be dope if we just if we all did some stuff together. Show people like it's cool to be co-parents and we can still work together, but maybe down the line.
Yeah, I mean, shit, why not? Yeah, if it makes sense and make money,
I feel like it'd be dope.
Yeah, 100%. Nah, man, I appreciate it though, cause and what I appreciate is just the fact that you come here and you are you, even in the music. You don't try to do all the extra shit, the guns, the bang. I was just listening to some shit. It's like all the new artists I check out, everybody like got, fucking switches and all this other shit, you killing and all that shit. Like, but it's a breath of fresh air to have somebody who just authentically being themselves.
Exactly.
And that's what you do in the music.
Cause I don't want to walk around looking over my shoulder, bro.
Yeah,
like I don't want that shit, bro. I done seen it, and that ain't the life I want.
And I tell people all the time that heard all that extra aggressive shit. Like, you think that's being a man, but it's a reason why they call it gentle man. You know what I mean? Because as a man, that's how we come. What was the saying is with your kid, and I take that approach with my son is I don't want him to be afraid of me and be like, oh, my daddy that, my daddy this. I want to love him so intensely to the point to where it's
He can talk to you, all that.
exactly, and he's afraid almost like if somebody finna do some wrong and he around and he can be involved in it, he like this will disappoint my father,
Exactly.
like, you know, and I want him to love me like that. And the same with my daughter if I ever have one.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like, man, all that rah-rah stuff, just walking around like you the biggest, I feel like that's a cover-up for something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a weakness or what, but
Yeah.
you covering up something.
Yeah. Nah, I agree.
And I don't want that, man. I done been grazed on my leg and I don't want that
Yeah.
shit, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you what Nip say. It was like, it was more so the reason why Drake was able to be what Drake is, or even the Rod Wave or any of them, man. Reason why they able to be what they are is because it's just a need for that type of frequency in the universe right now. It's a need for that Midas touch, that I won't say soft because we associate soft with being like a negative thing as men, but we need that like smoothness of what they bring musically.
Yeah, some you can play for the women,
Yeah.
play with the guys, some that reach all audiences.
Yeah. As opposed to like killing. Like,
Exactly.
God damn.
I definitely know my lane. I'm gonna stick to it. Like,
Yeah, 100%. I see it though. I like the music though.
Appreciate
I like
it, man.
I like it. You know, that's pretty much all I've been listening to all day, all yesterday.
Appreciate it.
I was listening to you even from the beginning when you had the dreads and everything, when your shit was long.
Yeah. I'm finna get out. Like I said, I'm back in that mode. I'm finna grow the dreads back in everything. I'm back on that time.
Yeah.
I'm back on that time, back and better this time, literally.
You got anything coming up?
I mean, I really don't have like no set like projects or whatever. I'm really just working.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm gonna just drop singles or songs and just build the hype back up, and then maybe down the line do like a project or whatever.
Yeah.
I said I wanted to do a project for my daughter, like do a few songs for her. That way she can always listen to it. But man, I just think ideas all day, bro, and I'm just on a fly. Like I'm finna record like a song tomorrow and shoot the video to it the same day, just like a one take video, just to get it out.
Yeah.
And like you said, man, just get that content out, get people back to seeing your face. Cause like I said, I've been taking a break, so I gotta get them back to seeing my face and get back active.
You got an opportunity to do something major, you know, and you know that. I ain't telling you nothing you don't know. You got an opportunity to do some major shit, like on a major level. We don't have many people, you know, let alone, especially in Middle Tennessee. You know, Memphis got their thing going on or whatever, and that's good too. That's dope. That's good for Tennessee. But we don't have a lot going on in Middle Tennessee as far as like on a major mainstream level. You know, we got a lot of talent here, but
got a lot of talent,
you know, but not on a major mainstream level. And I think that'll be healthy. Like you can kind of open up the floodgates.
Yeah.
You know, that's how they do. That's how they do. They shit. You
that's
know
all
what
I
I mean?
be telling my brothers. Them all it take is one person to make it, bro.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a umbrella for everybody else. I don't care who make it. Like I know if anybody blow up around this motherfucker, like I've got to be in that conversation. That ain't being cocky, but shit. 615 exclusive. Who else?
You
like
doing something?
You
Shit, been doing it too.
Been doing it, like
no.
So I just keep that mindset. But like I said, even if not, hey, I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, that's the key too.
I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get something out of it. Like I ain't gonna get nothing out of it. God.
Yeah, no, that's the key. Hey, stay consistent. Don't give up.
Nah, man. Even with this, man, keep going. Like, hey,
yeah.
I gotta come back on here whenever, bro.
Hell yeah. Nah, hey, listen, I can't. Even after all my guys left and everything, you know, for their own personal reasons. Not nothing that we didn't have no issues or nothing, but they just left for their own personal reasons. One had a kid, one got a family. You know, everybody who helped me with my production and my marketing and all of that, shit, they left, but I wasn't tripping about it. It's just me now. You know what I mean? It's just me doing everything from start to finish.
And I thought I was gonna come here and see about 3 people behind the
Yeah,
thing and everything, because you make the reels and everything, bro. Like, and like when I be seeing that on the town, like, I gotta work with them because I pay attention to like the quality and all that. I'm like, I gotta get on that, man. So it's a good look. You feel me? So definitely salute for sure.
It's a, you know, it's an everyday thing. Even while I'm just like doing my own thing throughout the day, I have like ebooks about, you know, vertical videos and how that's popular now to do the vertical video. You know, the 9x16 videos and shit like that. That's what people like now. That's what's trending now. And I don't know if it'll continue to be the thing, but that's what make people recognize.
I feel like I always like that, man. When people turn their cameras and stuff this way to try to take pictures, I'm like, nah,
keep it right.
Keep it right there, man. I'm like, I never liked it though. Like, even before it became a thing, I guess, like, I just always liked the up and down because I feel like it's a close up on your face, a close up. It show better. Yeah. So I'm glad that's becoming popular.
Yeah. What advice would you give to the old you? The you that was coming in, you got that deal and you was moving around. What advice would you give yourself?
Man, just the old me period, man. Stay down, don't give up.
Yeah.
Keep going, don't take no breaks. It's all gonna make sense. Even when it start raining, the sun gotta come out again. Like, just stay focused. You feel like it's the end, it's just the beginning. Like, you go make it out. I can say a lot of things, man. I can say a lot of things. I'm proud of you. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, that's what I want to tell the young man. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you,
Sit him
bro.
down and say, I'm proud of you, dude. Like, shit. You
ever get that, for sure, you ever get that feeling, man, like, you look in the mirror, like, bro, even when you look at all this shit, like, man, this is me, bro. I did this, bro.
Yeah. Or I get that one. For sure, I get that one. But I also look and be like, who is that? Man. Who is this dude with this, facial hair and all this shit? Like, bro. Who is that? Like,
realizing where you come from, like, stuff you've been through, bro. Kind of get emotional sometimes. Like, man, 100%. I done did this, bro. Like, even when I be at my spot, like, man, I did this all me, like, hard work. Yeah. Looking at old pictures, like, damn. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I get in that zone listening to that NBA YoungBoy, Proud of Myself. I don't know if you heard that song. Man, that's my one. Yeah. Proud of myself.
100%. You should be, because shit, me personally, not from this area anyway, I ain't really seen too many do it that way. I can count a handful. We all know them, you know what I'm saying? But nobody young like that, or nobody who just kind of built. It seemed like you built your shit, your buzz on your own. A lot of the other guys outsource. Even when we go like to the Lidos or to the Bucks and all of them, like, they outsource to other people and shit like that.
Ground up, bro.
Yeah,
it's gonna feel so much better. Ground up. I mean, of course you won't help, but however it go, it's ground up right here. Like,
do you politic with any of them guys?
Lido and Buck?
Yeah,
I know him. I know him for sure. Salute to them. Yeah, me and Lido, it's all love them. We come from the same side of town, East Nashville. We both born and raised from out east.
Out east, yeah.
Buck, I'm not sure where you from. I think you're from out north, but I think you claim out. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but it's all Cashville. But I'm a Lido type guy.
Niggas out east, man. I had a nigga from out east. Right?
You said niggas out east.
I had a nigga from out east that was supposed to DJ one of my events. He was a DJ. This nigga went to jail. Nah, he wanted to show up. This nigga went to jail. I said, see, I'm gonna stop fucking with these East Nashville.
Yeah, man, we good, man. We the hustlers, man.
Nah, they was some hustling ass niggas. I swear to God.
Sure.
They was I fuck with them. I was like, damn.
I don't know if you know Quanti Cash. You know Quanti Cash?
Yeah.
That'd be dope if you had him on here, but I think he kind of like an introvert too, man. Like, he pop out when it's time. But Quanti Cash, Lido, what's my East, man? I'm sorry if I forget. It's a lot of High C. That's some High C. They old back in the day. He actually the first person that took me to a studio. High C. Salute High C, man. Yeah. He got a lot of talent. I feel like a lot of it come from the east side too.
Nah, for sure. The people that I know anyway. Yeah. That's where they say they from, East Nashville.
You got Gansky. They from, I don't know if you know them.
Nah, I don't know them.
Gansky, they from out east. It's a lot of us.
Yeah. Nah, keep doing it, man.
For sure,
Keep doing it. Keep making that shit happen.
For sure.
You got a lot coming. You say you gonna drop a video soon?
Yeah, everything coming, man. Keep up with me. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah. Well, I deleted my Twitter. I'm gonna remake it. But everything, all socials, whatever you can think of, 615 exclusive.
For sure.
Yeah.
Look, it was an honor and a privilege to have you on today, man. I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate the work ethic. Keep on going, because when you go, hey, that shit indirectly help all of us, though, all the creators. You know literally, what I mean? Because you get more eyes.
I'm coming back. Yeah. Fuck, I'm coming.
Yeah. And it just get a lot of eyes on the area. So if you're doing something worth doing, people will notice you or whatever, man. So keep grinding, man. Yeah. You got it.
Thank you, man, for sure. Thank you, man. We definitely go keep working, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
We locked in for sure.
Yeah, if you're watching, make sure you go get the merch. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Listen, this is the ChoppedByT podcast where we get real, raw,
6-1.
authentic conversations. Until next time.
That shit was dope.